witch has the power and it is witching hours, so you're better off elsewhere tonight. Witch among us, and she must be found before she burns this whole place to the ground. Away, away, away. Just stay out of the woods, 'cause she's up to no good unless you're prepared for a fight. 'Cause the witch has the power and so you're better off elsewhere tonight. Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Off the Grill podcast. And you goddamn right, we're doing it another week. Hello to everyone out here. We got the old Gypsy Warrior, Big T in the house, or Daniel Shine, Ben Grimm, oh, Billy Bean. I'd love to whip it out, but YouTube doesn't like that kind of thing. The chance I'm going to be real high for this one. Yeah, if you couldn't fucking figure out by the long silence, I'm quietly reading the chat and not doing anything about it. Isn't that fantastic? At least I have shit written down, so hopefully I can get through this. Even being too much too soon. What are you going to do? But we're going to start it off, though, with a little Coca-Cola vanilla. With zero sugar, of course. Because I'm a real fat boy. I believe some around these parts would call that a real talk. Cable channel 10, 11, 12. Can't do the numbers today. In the house, what's up, Jess? There's Jennifer. Hello, Jennifer. Poor Billy says, I haven't gotten high in a while. Fucking doctor bullshit. Now I'm choosing to think that you're just mad at your doctor whose last name is bullshit. That's fucking Dr. Bullshit over there. Oh, let's put this one up. Cable channel 11 says, I heart steak sauce. Steak sauce hearts cable channel 11. Peace out, Lou. Might be too high for this. This is gonna be. I'm fucking. Not. I don't have. I don't have anything positive as far as the outcome of this show tonight. Holy fuck! Oh, Jonathan Bombastic and us. So that's the face you went with, huh? Well, it is, but I didn't really have a choice. Uh-oh. 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 Oh. Everything's moving around. Billy says, I know I just bought 2 different quarter ounces of a couple fave strains I'm staring at in my cigar humidor. Ah, rough one. Oh, there's Sack. Aaron Goins. Someone's got multiple YouTube accounts. Am I wrong for saying if Josh McDaniels hadn't rode Bill Belichick's coattails, he wouldn't be qualified for a job in the league? Stunk in Denver, stinks in Vegas. They were a playoff team last year. Yeah, he's not a fucking good head coach. Anyone with a brain knew that going in. The Colts, even though I know most Colts fans, I think Corey from S'mores and Doors would agree that they're not the happiest with Frank Reich, but at least he's not fucking Josh McDaniels. You guys made out there. Yeah, I saw some of that game. I watched the last couple drives before halftime. I was at work tonight. Raiders look decent. That fucking pass interference or the roughing the passer call was bullshit. They've got to fix that. Like, it's getting to the point where you can't do anything. There was the one that I almost understood against Brady. I think it was Grady Jarrett of the Falcons. Fucking just kind of like it was almost like that weird like spin thing that they don't like, but it didn't seem quite that like didn't have the whiplash on it. But like it's getting to the point like fucking you can't look at the quarterback without drawing the flag, and that's fucking boring. You know, like they either need to chill out in the yardage if they're gonna call it so often, or just not call it so often. You know, like I get it, the quarterback's the name, and you know the fucking high flying offenses are what a lot of the people turn in to see, but. I like a nice fucking defensive game, so I'm not really that upset if, fucking star quarterback 13 goes down, for the year or for a couple games. I don't fucking know. But it just, Jonathan is right there with you, Stakey. But as far as that fucking roughing the passer shit, like it's gotta be relaxed. There's no way around it. I'm all for like player safety when it makes sense. Some of the concussion shit, most of the concussion shit's a good idea. Like the defenseless receiver stuff, defenseless player, all that nonsense. Different terms, all that shit's great. But they're playing fucking game where they make millions and millions of dollars. Like that's some of the risk involved. Like it can't be fucking risk free. I don't think. It's what the game is. You have the choice to not play it. But it's getting a little nuts, man. Oh, Jonathan says he's higher than groceries right now. Jamie, I don't know if I said hi when you popped in, but hello, Jamie. I know you're here. I'm having a tough time concentrating. Gypsy says Kelsey's a great player. He's a fucking wigger douchebag, though. Like, I can't deny he's talented, but I fucking hate him and his Kermit the Frog fucking sounding quarterback. Fuck him. Fuck him in the mouth. Sack says Troy Aikman might get heat for saying take the dresses off regarding the QBs tonight. He was having a flashback to working with Aaron Andrews saying that one. Yeah. Well, Troy Aikman ain't working with too many brain cells nowadays. I don't think he's going to be that fucking that upset about anything the NFL's got to fucking say, like he doesn't work for the NFL directly. You know, he works for ESPN, who aren't generally going to fucking for a comment like that, they aren't going to say anything to him about it. What's up, Brian Trash? Oops. Jamie says, I'm so glad to see those lovely baby blues at Saucy. Billy said, I said the same thing 30 years ago when they first started playing powder puff football. What was this? That was 92. I don't fucking remember much in 92. I mean, it was still pretty rough back then, though, wasn't it? Gypsy says, I don't think the Raiders have been good since they left Oakland. Now, they went to the playoffs last year. They've looked good at points. They haven't been great, but they hadn't even been really great when they were still in Oakland in a long time. Like they had that, like they did have that one really good year where I think it was that with Del Rio? They were like 14-2 or something crazy, or maybe it was 12-4. That's probably more accurate. But they were 12-4, and fucking Carr like broke his back week 17. But other than that, they really haven't been good. And, who knows what the actual causes for that. But, I like the Raiders, though, sort of. Like, I don't like McDaniels at all. He's a fucking cocksucking douchebag, like, I don't hate Belichick, but I hate his little lackeys. Like, almost every one of them sucks. Like, Romeo Crennel is cool. Mangini's cool. He's kind of a sniveling fucking douche. The rest of his fucking staff, like Bill O'Brien's a dickhead. Fucking cat that got fired from the New York job last year. He sucks. Matt Patricia sucks. McDaniels sucks. Like everyone that I could think of, and off the top of my head, anyway, they've all been fucking garbage. No, Gypsy says, I mean, they've been okay, but I really don't think it has a good impact when teams move. For the most part, you're right. I think the Rams did well with the move. St. Louis is a shithole. Thank God no one from St. Louis watches this. They don't know how to use computers, most of them. But yeah, so as far as the NFL goes, since we're just fucking hopping into it, the Jets won yesterday. Jets won big. Was it 40-17? 40? Did they get 20? I don't remember the score. Why would I write it down? Jets won. And looked fucking good doing it, man. Zach Wilson was, clean, no interceptions, anything like that. Not a lot of yards. Did, what he needed to do. Scored a touchdown running. Breece Hall had fucking 97 yards rushing. Touchdown. Michael Carter, 2 more touchdowns. Offense was just fucking putting it work, man. Defense looked nice. Granted, they were playing the third string quarterback, but hey. So they should have fucking beat up on the offense, and they did. So they did what they were supposed to do, and that's something that the Jets don't ever fucking do. At least as long as I've been a fan, like bar the fucking 2 AFC championship years, like they were just anything fucking bad that could happen would happen, and they'd fucking lose leads that they've had for all big fucking leads. They wouldn't get a lead on a team that should have just been fucking stomped into the ground. And there's no reason that the fucking Tebow-led Broncos should have beaten the Jets that season, but he did. He fucking did. And I know I talked about this a couple weeks ago. It's nice to see them fucking back-to-back fucking wins. The Steelers and then the Dolphins. Got the Packers coming up, and I think we're gonna take it. I think we sneak away with a win. But Brian, I am happy that the Giants beat the Packers. I dislike the Packers immensely. I'm wondering how much longer we got to sit and pretend that fucking Aaron Rodgers is actually anything. Like, all right, nice fucking regular season MVP. That was literally couldn't fucking matter less. The only time that dude got to the fucking Super Bowl was when that team could fucking put me behind the line to run. They could probably get fucking 50, 60 yards. Let alone actual NFL running backs. And the defense was lights out. Fucking Charles Woodson was like defensive player of the year, potentially fucking league MVP. And that's the only time it ever happened. So Billy says, have you ever heard Danzig sings Elvis? I've heard it. And Billy says, I've never liked Elvis, but I respected him a bit after. That album is rough. I fucking hated it. I've hated most anything Danzig's done in the last 12 years. Orc 145626, what's up, boy? Jonathan says, your mother have any kids that lived? Well, that's interesting. What a rude comment, I think. Billy says, I'm a big Danzig Misfits, etc. fan, so I may be biased, but it made me rethink my position on Elvis being an overrated pedophile. I'd definitely say Elvis is overrated. I like Elvis, but like he just stole a lot of shit. He never really evolved. He was just always kind of the same fucking entertainer. Like, maybe visually changed, but like, and that's why you absolutely have to put a different kind of alleged pedophile. That's bullshit, in my opinion, but we're not going to get into that tonight. A Michael Jackson, better artist, evolved over time. From the time he was a fucking child to the time he died, his sound changed. He went further. He added other shit. There's a YouTube channel. I don't remember it. I don't have it. It's Chris something or other. He's like a vocal coach, but he knows somebody that gave him like all of the Michael Jackson like masters, like copies of them, obviously, but like with all the, so you can fucking single out different tracks and shit like that. And like, there's just so much shit that this dude was like just teaching about how good fucking Michael was as a singer, and as an artist. And there's like a lot of the drum tracks would be fucking like augmented with like Michael Jackson when they would record his vocals, he would be standing on like a platform, so he'd be like fucking dancing and like like fucking tapping his feet and shit. And that whole fucking stand was mic'd up too, so that was getting like added in and built into the song, and it's so fucking cool to hear all that shit and see all that shit, and kind of how that built each track builds on all the rest of them. I don't know how the fuck I got on that, but yeah, Elvis is definitely overrated, even though I still like him. Gypsy asks if it's too early for a faggot of the opera. Of course not.
The faggot of the opera.
What the fuck happened to the chat, man? There we go. Brian Trash says it's time to smoke a bone. Good for him, man. Billy says, Gypsy, you have to agree. Suspiria 2018 is the greatest horror film. It's the cinematography. I love that Billy is just really fucking delved into that lore. These fucking comments suck. It's real laggy tonight. Pride trash. Elvis was a pill popping fat fuck who died on a toilet. John says, I come here on for faggot of the opera only. I come here on. Alrighty. Well, shit the bed. So the Bills won too. So that's good. They fucking kicked the shit out of the Steelers. I saw that fucking 98-yard the Gabe Davis touchdown pass and just went, oh my God! Just in the office at work is screaming like a lunatic. What are you going to do? Fuck the Packers. We got into that a little bit. It was nice to see the Giants beat them. Fuck Aaron Rodgers. Jamie asked if I have internet through Spectrum, and I do. I hate it. It's pretty fast, but I feel like fucking doing shit like this, it really isn't the best. Like it's fast for like streaming and shit, though. I'd have no complaints as far as that goes. It's a pretty stable connection, also. Billy says I came into the group the very night all this shit went down, so I had to research what I could find. You had been fucking in the chat on this stupid ass show way before that. I think I fucking picked you up from, I don't know, Skank's Twitter. Have to be that, right? That's I think that makes sense to me. I remember when you used to leave my show to go watch that fucking cesspool. Ben Grimm, who hasn't popped pills and been overweight? I mean, I don't pop the pills. I'm not a pill boy. I'm not a pill boy. I don't like the pills. Oh shoot, Matt Rule. Fucking Matt. Whatever the fuck. Carolina Panthers head coach fired today. 3 years into a 7-year deal with the former college head coach is given. He's going to get some for the next fucking, I think, 48 months. He's got like fucking 40, I think it's $48,000 a month or something, like some fucking crazy number that he's just getting paid by the Panthers to not coach the team. It's a pretty big misstep by that fucking the new owner of that team. Yeah, Ben says Rule still gets $40 million. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. So Jamie's gonna be streaming on Wednesday night after she sees The Thing in theaters. Check that out. Billy says yes, and if you were linked to a hangout with one of the others, yeah. Skanks has been lacking, but I did start setting up my laptop and not leaving your stream after we made sweet lovins. Oh, Christian had a horror. Says this show clears my bowels. I'm glad we can keep you regular. I've been trying to do that more often. Gypsy says 7 years. So that's a long time to commit to. It is. it was a curious move, but I mean, everyone that I saw thought he was going to fucking do well there. I was actually a little bummed that the Jets didn't take him the year before and took Adam Gase instead. Like, as bad as it was fucking dealing with Adam Gase, I think we're better off having that timeline, because that timeline means that we didn't get Mike McCarthy, we didn't get fucking Rule. So, I mean, like, I think he's doing a pretty fucking awful job in Dallas, McCarthy. So, he's outdated, old, like all that shit he talked about. I spent the year fucking learning this, that, or the other, and yeah, kind of seems like bullshit now. Fair fucks to them that without Dak in the mix, they're still doing pretty well. Their heads above water, but yeah, like we did. So the Jets didn't get either of those two guys. Had to deal with Gase. Gase did so bad that the Johnsons went, all right, we need a new GM, and they're gonna have full control. We're gonna get rid of the fucking head coach, all this shit, which the Johnsons have never done since they've owned the team. Luckily, we get Joe Douglas, and Joe Douglas gets Robert Saleh. And the Jets are all gas, no break. I love it, and it's very exciting. Oh, what do we got? Dan asks, what are your thoughts on Hellraiser 2022 and the other films in the franchise? Well, I've talked about this already, so we're not going to spend too long on it. I like the first three. I love the first two. Like the first three a good deal. I don't even know which ones I've seen. I've seen two past that. They're fucking terrible. I don't remember anything that happened. It's something I like to fucking blank out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of them was with the dude from the fuck is his name? Dean Winters. I'm pretty sure that's his name. That was bad, even with him in it. So yeah, just like my thoughts are not very high. My thoughts on the new one, however, very high. Liked it a lot. I was kind of half watching it though, so I fucking wanted to go back and watch it. Last night I got busy doing other shit. I wanted to just kind of rewatch it and be able to focus on it and kind of really give it a fucking thought, but that didn't happen, so we'll have to get back to that. But I did like it. I like the look of the Cenobites. I thought the puzzle box made a lot more sense, in this fucking iteration than a lot of it did for any other shit. A lot closer to the Hellbound Heart, which I have finally finished and was real pleased with it. I finished that yesterday, actually. So I'd love to see fucking more with Jamie Clayton and all that as the lead Cenobite. So it would be nice to see shit, because I think if you're gonna actually write a movie with the intention of it being a Hellraiser movie, it's probably gonna come out pretty good, especially if you're kind of taking Clive Barker's essence into play with it. All right, let's get back to the old chat here. Where are we going? Jesus Christ. You guys are chatty tonight, and I'm just real slow. There's Jessica. What's going on? Brian says, what do I think of hockey? Or he says, what you think of hockey? Hockey's fine. It's definitely fun. It's fun to watch in person, especially. But I don't know. I just don't. The only game that I like there isn't a game that I get to the level that I get football. So everything else is kind of lacking because I don't understand it quite as much or what makes a good, fucking defenseman versus whatever the fuck, there's fucking other positions, man. Like I used to know what made like a good center in basketball, but even that's fucking changing now, and I can't care about the game. So I don't know. He says, "Hey, what's wrong with tucking and dancing? Nothing at all. Don't be silly." And who doesn't love the song "Goodbye Horses" by Q Lazarus? I do like that song. I think the fucking song played like probably an hour or two on my iPhone before she died. The last month or the month before. Oh, I think it was like August. Yeah, somewhere in August. It seems to be right. Oh, please. Was she a great big fat person? Oh, boy. So, apparently, America is homophobic. Because the new homosexual romantic comedy Bros flopped at the old box office. And Billy Eichner, whoever the fuck that is, I legitimately have no fucking idea who Billy Eichner is. And why he's so angry that it's fucking like first of all, just because it's gay doesn't mean people need to go see it and enjoy it. Like that's not how that fucking works. And it's kind of fucking like bigoted in a way, or at least working against the movement, if you want to call it that, for him to fucking just expect, hey, this is gay, so you have to like it. So we're putting you on a pedestal because you're different, because you're weird, like, you're allowed to not like shit, fucking regardless of what the people that made it, what they go home to fuck. Like, it's disingenuous to expect anything, but it doesn't look like a good movie. And I've seen the previews for it. It doesn't look like a good movie. Who the fuck why are they making romantic comedies in 2022? Like that's really the larger fucking issue, I think. They're fucking played out. They were played out in the early 2000s for sure. By then, like every good idea had been fucking, taken. Like there's I couldn't fucking even give you too many off the top of my head. Sleepless in Seattle, You've Got Mail. Like those fucking movies seem like they're at least half-assed original. I mean, as good as it gets, maybe a little bit. There's a couple more. I haven't seen that movie in a while either. I might be totally fucking wrong. Helps my point, huh? It really makes me seem like an authority. Fucking idiot. Like that whole idea is played out. Nobody wants to go see a fucking rom-com. Fucking straight, gay, biracial, intergender, interspecies, whatever the fuck. Rom-com is a non-starter for most of the world in 2022. I mean, I guess it's one thing if it's just like fucking straight to Netflix horse shit. It's just something for, a bored fucking housewife, whatever the fuck, was she's waiting for the kids to come home. And to fucking, whatever. Love is from the heart. Great. Wacky love scene. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking, they were talking about this on Tim Dillon over the weekend, and Yeah, like this movie, it needed to be like because it's a Judd Apatow movie too. Apparently, I don't know if he directed it, but he's involved with it somehow, from what they were saying. And it needed to just be like cum, like just on the small of the back, just the big old fucking shot, maybe some on the face, just like, ugh, just getting fucking yoked on. Just like the kind of just it looks like how eggs look in cartoons. But like I mean, apparently one of the fucking actors is a podcaster. Nobody wants to watch a fucking rom-com about a gay podcaster. Oh, he's aloof. He doesn't know about dating. He's jaded. My goodness. How complex. Go fuck yourself. Gypsy says, I thought it looked bad because it's just another rom-com. Nothing to do with it being gay. Yeah, and also I am curious, though, because I haven't looked it up, but I'm not going to. But who the fuck is Billy Eichner? Again, like, legitimate question I'd like to know. I wouldn't mind knowing. Well, anything more than that is dishonest. Big T asked thoughts on Giselle dropping Brady after he realized being home for 47 days with her and the kids or more than enough time retired. Her brother's a gamer. He's still got fucking time to go, and she's just some Brazilian fucking snatch. I can't imagine her being a whole lot of fun to be around, As good as she looks, hey, nothing wrong with that. Maybe she's a nice lady, but good God. And those kids always fucking just like, they go into an autistic screeching fit if you didn't kiss their mouths. Everyone tries to, oh, he's a pedophile. He mouth fucks his kids. No, he doesn't, and that's disgusting. Dan asks a really terrible question. What would happen to the New England fans if Brady went full Benoit on Giselle and the fam? Nothing. I don't know how one thing has to do with another. For shame, Daniel. You should be ashamed that you even typed those words together in that order. Big T says, bought my mom and sister tickets to see Bros. I bought them tickets as a gift. They both refunded me because it was that bad. God damn. So, yeah, like my suspicions were fucking justified. It's like, I saw. So, the night that I saw the fucking preview for that was the night I went to see Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. And the trailer for that was so bad that I kind of forgot how bad the fucking movie that I went to see was. And it was kind of bad. It's not the worst thing I've ever done with an hour and a half, but I don't know that I could really recommend it either. There's quite a bit too much Pete Davidson in it, but yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Jamie says I'm a housewife, but I'm disturbed and hate rom-coms. Yeah. Like I said, like I meant that more. She's just like, fuck, I live literally nothing else to do until the kids come home. Just put on some horse shit. Billy says, come on, Dan. Benoit loved his family. He just petted them too hard. I will love them and hold them and squeeze them and hug them. Ah, shit. Big Crack Rock chiming in for the first time of the night with a fucking great point. Top Gun is proof that it's all in the way you do a gay movie. Who cares about rom-coms? Exactly. Top Gun, The Lost Boys, Batman and Robin, Batman Forever, St. Elmo's Fire. There's so many ways to do a gay movie. And then there's Bros. Dan says, He meant to catch Daniel, not throw him into the ceiling fan with a sick German. Jesus fucking Christ. You people are savages. Jeff says, the worst part about Benoit, he legitimately had the best entrance song of all time, and now I can't listen to it without thinking that asshole killed his family. Oh, I can very much listen to that. What I would say is definitely up there for greatest theme songs of all time. I have no problem fucking differentiating the art from the artist. Or, the fucking... It's not the artist in this case, but the point stands. Fuck off. Big T says he was playing hide and seek with the family. He took it just a little too far. Man doesn't like to lose. Oh my God. Dude, they would all say they had it coming. Jamie says Giselle seems like the scary and aggressive type. Tan says he'd probably put it on his iPod while he was doing it. Billy says if it ain't broke back, don't fix it. Yeah, that's a gay movie, and that made fucking a shitload of money. It won awards. It was an award-winning fucking box office smash, and that was fucking 2005 or 6 or 7. No, yeah, I'm gonna go with 6, and I bet I'll be wrong. All right, let's get out the Benoit shit, man. The Worms have been done with that for fucking 5 years. You ever notice? What's the deal with, like, I don't know, like sugar babies? Yeah, like the sugar daddy, sugar baby thing. Which is basically fucking a woman of whatever description takes money, from an old rich man for having the audacity to be into her. Billy says, right after the Benoit incident, I changed my son's ringtone to Benoit's theme. I bet you did, you sick fuck. I bet you did. Big T says, yeah, mistake. You have to admit those worms got gypped because they didn't even get the main course of Benoit's brain. Yeah, but it made for a nice little jungle gym thing for him. All the holes that were already bored into it. But it's like, so they'll do that shit, but then they get mad because they'll say shit like he better be looking good, or he better be having money, better be paying my bills. I don't know why they talk like that. They're from the Bronx or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm racist. Fuck. I'm definitely not envisioning urban people in this scenario, but it's like they'll say shit like that, but then then they get pissed off like when a guy hits them or whatever. It's like, oh, listen, honey, you not getting hit is just their version of looks. Like a man wants a lady that looks good. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't want a man that doesn't want to hit you. That's the same thing. I'm too high to get this point across the right way. I should have abandoned it. Oh. We're going good, man. It was going good. Gypsy says that I'd love to see the boogeyman eat Benoit's corpse. Billy says I ain't giving anyone money without them fixing me a meal or filleting my tool. Welcome. Oh, this is not good. So what do you guys do this weekend? Just kidding. I don't care. Did I show you these fucking things last week? I don't remember. But we got This came in Evil Dead 2013 4K. It looks pretty beautiful. It's pretty. I got this from the Blue Underground thing. There's like fucking 50% off or some shit like that. Their little sale a couple weeks ago. Got my Blu-ray copy of Uncle Sam. Pretty underrated piece of shit. Straight to video fucking 90s slasher. I like it. It ain't good, but I like it. And last but not least, we had a staff appreciation day, and I won a gift card from Target. And with it, I turned that gift card into The House by the Cemetery with that little faggot kid Bob. I like that movie quite a bit. Not as much as Demons, though. Demons is probably got to be my favorite fucking Italian film that I've seen. Jamie got fucking pounded out over the weekend. Good for you. We not special. Dan saw that Fiona Dourif movie. There's a lot of movies coming out in the last fucking month that I can't keep track of them. So I just got to hope that the email gods are kind to me in the coming weeks. Big T says, the stories I used to hear as a kid of Nancy and Kevin Sullivan. Nancy's a freak, so it wouldn't surprise me if she liked to set Chris off once in a while just for the makeup sex. Yeah, that's all well and good till the fucking your man's head's fucking full of holes. Gypsy saw Amsterdam, the new David O. Russell movie. Said it was really good. Dan Shine says Uncle Sam's a yearly July watch. Dan says House by the Cemetery is amazing. Billy had hallway sex with the wife. You shouldn't call her vagina a hallway. It's not that big. It's rude. Billy says, oh, he's a little dad joke. We yelled fuck you at each other in passing. Gypsy says sex really is a wonderful creation, never gets old. Sex is disgusting. I hate it. Makes me sick. Fornicators. So apparently, the fucking rednecks on Twitter are freaking out about PayPal. Something along the lines. I guess I should have pulled the article up on this one. This is pretty recent. I think PayPal canceled, trended earlier today on Twitter. I don't know. Wish I could fucking spell to make this easy. Elite PayPal searches spike after $2,500 misinformation fine controversy. PayPal was hit with a backlash after posting a policy notice that would penalize users for promoting misinformation. The company later said the posting was an error. So all these fucking rednecks are, hey, we're gonna cancel Twitter, boycott, cancel PayPal, boycott PayPal. And like, Elon Musk is fucking involved somehow or another with PayPal. He owns part of it or some shit like that. I'm not totally sure, but like, so these jerk offs blow him all day on Twitter. Oh, he's so refreshingly open. What a handsome billionaire he is. He really cares about people. On one hand, and then fucking however he's involved with this is fucking, literally just the opposite of that. And like, let's not pretend that fucking he was ever gonna really buy Twitter anyway. He's a fucking faggot loser, and I'm tired of this fucking asshole, and I'm tired of pretending he's not just a fucking buffoon. He's a fucking fame hungry fucking douchebag, arrogant, fucking egotistical jack off. And all his fucking little stands, his little fucking nut huggers can fucking kill themselves too. And like, yeah, on its face, obviously the rule, like the idea of that policy is fucked up. But you know, when it's that fun kind of look at these idiots. They don't know what they're saying ever. They fucking just react. Um, you know, Musk is involved in it in fucking some form or fashion. And my free speech is gonna fight for my free speech. I'll get to talk. The billionaire cares about me, guys. Go fuck your sister. Billy says it's always angry sex. I'm angry to pay for it, and she's angry to have to climb on top. The Gypsy says, "Did anyone see Kanye's interview on Fox? The guy needs to take his meds." I didn't see it. I get the gist. He's fucking. He's a psychopath, and he's just doing shit to fucking, stay in the public eye. It's whatever. Like everyone's fucking cold. He's anti-Semitic. And they're fucking like they're kind of proving the point. They're trying to fucking silence the guy. So it makes him look right, even though the people that do control the media, whatever fucking wherever they came from, Jewish, not Jewish, whatever fucking color, creed, all that shit. They're excited about this. Every time he does a dumb thing, that just means more content for them to spit out. And hey, guys, look what's happening to this crazy man. I don't know. Just seems like a whole lot of fucking fuss over just an idiot, Talented idiot, at certain points, but an idiot all the same. I'm gonna shout out old Gutter Garbage here. With his fucking nightmare shirt. Do this. Get a little more. Oh. Yeah. So I like this shirt. This was supposed to come together. They put this one out as a pre-order thing with a very nice Jason Lives shirt in the same style. It's the same artist that did both of them. But there was something wrong with the print on these ones, so they got delayed. And like instead of just telling everyone, "Hey, go fuck yourself, dude," you'll get it when you get it. They gave everybody that pre-ordered it a fucking $30 or $35 gift card to grab something else more or less on the house. Not too fat to just get, I did have to pay like $4 just to cover the fucking difference. But what are you gonna do? So I got a Night of the Demons shirt on the way. I'm not gonna pull it up because I'm lazy. Yes, I am. Well, let's see if we can get this up. Halloween horror shirts. Paulo, your life's a movie. Yeah, we found it. Oh, we found it, you fucking cocksuckers. Oh, they call it present now. Isn't that fun? All right, you seeing it here? We can go down. Oh, yeah, you can go down. Jesus Christ, this is embarrassing. Alrighty. All right, you see that? That's what I got there. I think it was fucking sweet. I don't know when that one's coming, but actually, yeah, that one will be here later this week. I like it a lot. I like the colors on it. I've been trying not to spend so much fucking money on shirts, but they just released 3 fucking Sweet Frankenstein shirts today. Dan says that's an awesome design. I thought so. So I went with it, man. Gypsy says, remember when he said George Bush doesn't care about black people? Yeah. It's the same shit. The man, like, it isn't really a new thing for him. It's just become more fucking frequent, And I think there's a dearth of other shit to, like, bet we did that fucking, like, Paris Hilton was still, like, driving up over curbs and doing coke off of Lindsay Lohan's tits. Lucky bitch. So there was more fucking train wrecks to spam out. Like PR has gotten good enough where they hide most of these fucking train wrecks from the public eye anymore, which I think is not fair. Jamie says, I used to like him until he pulled that crap on poor Taylor Swift on stage. I've hated him ever since. That bitch never called me back. Fuck her. She got what she deserved. So yeah, Kanye thing's fucking dumb. Fuck Kanye. Fuck Tucker Carlson. Fuck Candace Owens. All these fucking people. Those that was a White Lives Matter. Those fucking shirts are stupid. It's all fucking dumb, man. I'm so fucking sick of all of it. Let's focus on stupid shit like that and like White Lives Matter. I'm gonna say this now. Yeah, take that. Meanwhile, they're fucking bending us over the fucking barrel. Hey, gas went down, guys, but guess what? Nothing else did. You're welcome. Fucking dishonest cocksuckers. So I got the next note. Brian says, fuck the Kardashians. Gypsy says the 2000s had a lot of celebrity meltdowns. Jamie says, how dare she not call you back? She has no idea how tangy this sauce can be. I don't think I'd want to be referred to as tangy. But apparently, this is from the USA Today. The USA Today. What am I doing? A news show now? Makers of Texas Pete hot sauce face lawsuit over product being made in North Carolina. A man has filed a class action lawsuit. Get these fucking ads out here against Texas Pete hot sauce after he learned the product isn't actually made in Texas. Instead, the product is made in Winston-Salem, which the lawsuit claims is false advertising. When California resident Philip White purchased a bottle of Texas Pete at a Ralph's supermarket in September 2021, he believed it was made in Texas. According to the complaint filed by the Clarkson law firm on behalf of White on September 12th in LA federal court, the lawsuit said White wouldn't have bought the Louisiana-style hot sauce or would not have paid as much for it if he knew its origin. The complaint alleges the makers not only capitalized on consumers' desire to partake in the culture and authentic cuisine of one of the most prideful states in America. Of course, this is some fucking jerk off from California. I feel it's like where a majority of this fucking litigious nonsense we deal with in this country now came from. California and probably New York too. Fucking. Of course, it's one coast or the other, usually both. The hot sauce brand did not immediately respond to USA Today's request for comment on Texas Pete's website. The parent company explains where and why the hot sauce is made in North Carolina. After consulting a marketing advisor, the company's founder, Sam Garner, landed on Texas Pete because of the state's reputation for spicy cuisine and as a nod to his son's nickname. I just thought that was fucking nuts. Like, this got so much traction, and I didn't look at any of this shit on Twitter, but I saw it. I'm like, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. But I just couldn't believe that someone was that fucking stupid to think that shit actually was made in Texas. It's a fucking name, dude. Doesn't mean anything. Like Charleston Chews, the same fucking thing. Not Charleston, South Carolina. Not fucking Charleston anything. I'm pretty sure I heard on AYG a week or two ago that fucking it's made in like Rhode Island or some shit. So like it's fucking it's dumb to like. You really think? Oh, everything's Boston baked beans. That one might actually be true. I should shut up while I'm ahead. Ah. Ben said gas is about to go back too. They're reducing production to raise profits. Like, can you fuck these people, man? Man, they got fucking plenty of money, dude. And like, I get that's a very naive way of thinking. Well, you have enough, but like, it gets to the point where you don't have to fucking gouge us. Like, you made your nut. Work with us. Like fucking, we're not getting any more money. Like, why are you raising prices? It's fucking asinine. Ben says guaranteed that dude has tons of those lawsuits going. It gotta be. It's what he fucking does for a living, probably. Gypsy says Taylor might have wrote a song about you. And Billy says gas is back up. I have to pay $2,000 for some retard's underwater basket weaving degree. Grocery bill is double, and they are projecting the highest cost ever for heating this winter. Fuck Kanye. That's right. Thanks, Conway. Kanye, fuck me. Now I'm not high, I'm just angry. Stupid. Fat-tongued idiot. They hope the companies just settle. Yeah, it's just like, what can we get out of them? Let's get a couple grand. Fucking pay my bills up a little bit. Billy says diesel's up $1 a gallon here from 2 weeks ago to $5.20. I don't know what the price of diesel is. I don't ever pay attention. I don't know. But no, fucking the unleaded is down like almost $1.50 from where like the highest was in like July or whatever the fuck. Ugh. I don't know, it's fucking gay. It'd be cool if they all just got fucking put in the ground. Big T says, what kind of brain cells is this guy missing that he's going to spend more money trying to sue the hot sauce company than he'd actually get back? Yeah, it's true. Like, if it's a fucking class action, like it does pay out, then you're gonna get like $20. It's not worth it in the end, So like, I guess it's you're making what is it? Probably $3 a bottle. So you're gonna make about $17 on it. You're not gonna have to pay the fucking lawyer anything yourself. They're gonna take their money out of the fucking settlement. Gypsy asks who actually decides what the gas price is. Well, we have a wizard here in America. A place called Oz. Yeah, Billy says my plow work truck is diesel, and so is every vehicle that hauls food and goods. Yeah, no, I get that for sure. I bitch at the end of the day. I don't care because I can't fucking do anything to change it. It's just the less I look at it, the better, I guess. Like I know if to fucking get a look at how much the fuel is costing. It's gonna fucking dictate how high everything is in the store, but. Yeah, I don't really care that much. I just like to complain, Billy. All right. Is that so fucking bad? Christ Jesus. Well, my next fucking note here that I wrote down from earlier. Andy Kindler is an unfunny retard. He fucking popped up in my timeline on Twitter today for some fucking reason. And he's like asking people to block this fucking like troll account. Like, if you follow me and you don't want to be reckoned with in my state of the comedy industry address, you better block this guy. He shouldn't see any of you interacting with him. I'm Andy Kindler. Billy says he was a diesel equipment mechanic for 20 years, so it's always in his head. That makes sense. Gypsy asks if it's OPEC. I don't fucking know. I ain't about to look it up. Why don't we all just share it? Why do we have to sell things? Just you smile for them. and they can give you a little bit of gas just to get where you're going. Ben Grimm says, "Did you hear about the porn star / Twitcher that broke her back in a ball pit?" I did not hear about that. That makes me feel good. As rude as that might be. Adriana Chechik. Yeah, I know the name. I don't know. Well, good for her. Big T says it's going to be a bitching winter. Not looking forward to it at all. And Billy says he was just bitching about Shane Gillis getting a nice review of Gillian Keefe season 2. Yeah, it was that. It was a fucking nice piece in the New York Times. I know it was a lot of it too. But like the shit that I saw first initially was the fucking this guy he's a real troll. You should block him. But I've never seen Andy Kindler be funny on purpose. And that anti-comedy bullshit, it's a fucking excuse for not being funny. It's like, what is it? It's not comedy. It's literally fucking what that means. But yeah, he was bitching about that fucking New York Times article that was just kind of like, showing how fucking Gillis bounced back from a couple oopsies. Oh, racial epithets that he'd uttered on Matt and Shane's Secret podcast from years ago. They got him fired from SNL right after they had announced him as part of the new cast. He's done fine since then. His fucking stand-up special was great. I've seen him live. He's a fucking killer. Like, he's actually good at stand-up. Very funny dude. Fucking every bit of success that he's getting now, he fucking deserves it. Like him and Louis C.K. are really close. Now is another thing that was fucking making Kindler all, fucking get all that fucking sand in his gina. Sandy Gina. I feel like a douchebag for using any of those terms. Ugh. But Gypsy says last time I watched SNL was when Eddie Murphy came back. Yeah, I watched that episode and a Will Ferrell episode from that season. It was really fucking funny. I think I've watched another one since, but I don't know which one it was. Something from last season, maybe. But I was watching like fucking season 11 last night and this morning with like fucking Anthony Michael Hall, Robert Downey Jr., Terry Sweeney. Pretty fucking terrible. Like most of those shows, like it starts like even with like the condensed versions that are on Peacock, it'll usually be the cold open credits, and then most of the time, most of the other seasons, it'll go to the fucking monologue, or at least to the first sketch. This season, I think every fucking episode just went straight to the intro, straight to fucking Weekend Update. So like it's cutting half the fucking right off the bat. Not a whole lot fucking good work in there. But you did get to see like John Lovitz show up. That's his first year. Dennis Miller's first year. It's I don't know. I like the fucking just the different evolutions of that show. Like the even the bad shit's interesting a lot of the time. Like now it's not so much because it's all like it's just for an audience that I'm not a part of. But yeah, Billy says SNL has not been funny since my kids were in diapers, basically since Farley died. They had so maybe it's not fucking it's definitely not funny all the time now, but there were different fucking periods like season 39 like actually got me back into the show. There was like a clip that went viral. Boy dance party. Bruce Willis was the host. I just thought that was fucking funny. Checked some shit out. Had a blast with it. Fell in love with Haim. Season 40 was pretty much as good, if not a little worse. And then by 41, I tapped out again. Before that, like I fucking obsessed over the Comedy Central episodes. And initially, like I fucking really hated Mad TV just because they dropped SNL for the Mad TV syndication. Mad TV is fucking hilarious though. Like I'm a little upset and ashamed that I fucking didn't deal with that for so long. But yeah, fuck Andy Kindler and anyone like him. You guys should go block him on Twitter. See how he likes it. Huh? Yeah. Where are my coins? Ben Grimm says Pete Davidson is off the show, so I stopped watching. Oh, to me that's a reason to fucking tune in again. Oh, Mikey Dying Breeze says DX baby. Billy says I love Dennis Miller. Yeah, Dennis Miller was fucking very funny on Weekend Update. Not so funny now. Something happened. I think he's one of the ones that fucking got into that Trump shit too hard. Big T asks if Keenan Thompson is still on SNL. I think he's done too. Finally. Billy says I had college age aunts and I grew up on SNL with Samurai Delicatessen and Blues Brothers. Yeah, that fucking Samurai Delicatessen with Buck Henry, the one where he gets fucking caught with the blade in the forehead and shit, and he's just got a Band-Aid on his head the rest of the show. Buck Henry, that first season, the Buck Henry episodes were a lot of fun. He's really good in that that fucking Tales from the Crypt episode too, with Jennifer Rubin and Mimi Rogers, and Kathy Ireland too. I think a lot of gals looking nice. Jennifer Rubin is underrated, looks wise and acting wise, probably. I don't know. She's good in that fucking Nightmare on Elm Street ripoff movie with what's his face there. He plays the principal in the Halloween remake. I can't remember the name of the fucking movie. Oh shit! But we're gonna end on this. I promised you a Halloween ranking, I think, last week. So I've officially rewatched all of them. Even fucking Halloween Kills on Saturday night. So we're going to go from 12 to 1. You can get a sneak peek if you look over on my Letterboxd. But number 12, Halloween Kills. Worst fucking movie. Can't stand it. No thank you. It's the gore is good. I can't fucking deny that. I do like the flashback sequences, like back to 78, but that's that, man. It's a real shitty movie. Number 11, Halloween H2O. Very Scream ripoffy. Don't like it. Don't like the cast, really. Josh Hartnett's a fucking douchebag. LL Cool J's mid. Number 10, Halloween 2007. I don't hate it fucking too much. It's, kind of paint by numbers, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Once we get done with all the Kid Michael shit, like the shit, the Joe Grizzly stuff is nice, but yeah, a lot of it's fine. Like, Scout Taylor Compton's fine. Like physically fine, like attractive, fine. Danielle Harris is nice. Catherine Klebe, very nice, very nice. I didn't fucking catch it until this last time watching it that fucking Tommy is at Skylar Galaz, whatever the fuck. G something or other guy. I can't remember the name, but he seems like he's in fucking everything. Like in the last 5 to 10 years. And I like him. So it was kind of cool. Oh shit, that's that guy. I don't know. I didn't hate it as much this last time watching it as I usually do. So I have something for that, I guess. I did mention last week that I just kind of I realized I don't really care about many of these movies at all. Coming in at number 9, Halloween Resurrection. Busta Rhymes is great. The idea is okay. Wasn't executed that great. Effects are kind of shitty. Characters mostly suck. That blonde girl is kind of cute. Eh. Number 8, Halloween 2018. Liked it a lot the first time I saw it. Every time I've seen it since, I hate it fucking more and more. I don't really have anything. It's. I don't even say I hate it. I just don't care. Like it makes me not care a little bit more each time I watch it. We'll see you later, Jamie. Not much else to say about it. Halloween 5 comes in at number 7. It's a nice looking movie. It's the worst fucking mask to me of H2O sucks a lot too. I'm still gonna say Halloween 5 is still the worst fucking mask of the series. I hate Tina. I hate the stupid cops. Pleasance is pretty good in this fucking one though. Big T says, doesn't Ends come out this Friday? Indeed it does. I'm hoping I'll see it Sunday afternoon or something. I had a wedding to go to. It's like a big swanky fucking 3-day thing. So I'd like to be able to catch that this weekend though. I don't know. Orc is just coming over Halloween rankings. I know it's dumb. I shouldn't do it, but we're doing it. Who cares? Everything's dumb. Maybe this will catch on. But I'm going to do a native people's porn and call it the Resurrection. Gypsy said, I think Halloween 5 mask is the creepiest. So coming in number 6, Halloween 4. I don't know. I think this one gets fucking touted as being better than it is. Like too much. It's nice to see Michael back. These little fucking there's decent kills like fucking old Big Tits McGee there. Getting a fucking shotgun stabbed into her. Thumb through the forehead. Like it's got good shit to it, but you know, I guess being in the basically, I mean, when Ends comes out, probably being in the upper half is, you know, a good thing, even if it's the bottom of the top. Bottom of the top. That's that top's bottom. Coming in at number 5, Halloween 6, Curse of Michael Myers. It's just it feels the tone of the movie is something I like. It's like I really read fall in that for some fucking reason. I bet it wasn't filmed then, but they did a good enough job fucking convincing me of that fact. Orc's about to lose his mind. Oh, Orc's gonna lose his mind. So I like fucking Brother Kane, and that might be fucking why I like this more than I should. Paul Rudd in it as well. Is it Kim Darby? Is it her name? The mother. John Strode's a fucking dickhead. Yeah, this stuff's got a lot of decent stuff working for it. The storyline, the Man in Black shit all really doesn't work, but there's something about it that still draws me back to it every once in a while. Fuck that producer's cut, though. You got to go theatrical cut or you don't go at all. Coming in at number 4, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Now, This one is one that I just never saw. If it would come on TV, it'd be like regular cable, like pre-digital. So it would just be a movie. Didn't know it was a Halloween movie. I'd never caught it from beginning to end. Um, got onto the internet and saw like people talking about it. Um, and how like, oh, fucking oh, Michael, I hate it. This sucks. Blah blah blah. So I hated it just because of that. Never gave it a fair chance. Bit the bullet. Watched it. Loved it. Tom Atkins is the fucking man. It's a very dark fucking, it's a dark movie. It's a dark ending, very pessimistic. Very, very in line with fucking Return of the Living Dead in that way. And that might be another reason, another little piece that fucking grabs me. He goes, hey, this is why you like this. Go ahead. You're allowed to like things. Ben says H2O Mask is my least favorite. Too much eye. Yeah, that's why that one came up. Orc says 2 is ranked this high. Jesus Christ. RZH2 sucks. LOL. Ben Grimm says I walked out of the theater for RZH2. Yeah, it was the first movie he ever did that. I don't know that I've ever done that. I can't remember ever walking out on a movie. I wanted to walk out on fucking Kills. If I hadn't fallen asleep, I would have walked out on 47 meters down. Be that as it may, coming in at number 3, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. The director's cut of that. Not the theatrical. The theatrical sucks. Even a dumb thing like just making it 2 years later instead of 1 really fucking just kind of helps stretch this shit out. I like the fucking dynamic of, Annie and Jamie aren't like best friends. It's a kind of trauma that's not just like, hey, let's go fucking paint our nails together. Like, it's just there's cool shit like that. Loomis turning into the fucking, doing what fame does to people and just turning into a fucking egotistical shithead. Malcolm McDowell plays that role fantastically, and it's such a departure from Donald Pleasance Loomis, and I think that's a great thing. That's a smart thing to do. It's not faultless. The white horse shit doesn't really play. But I definitely do I like that movie a lot. It's ultra fucking violent. It's bloody as fuck. I think I did bring this up last week. The chick in the fucking strip club is super hot. So yeah, I think I've fucking defended. There's enough good shit going on in that movie that like Zombies got a style, and it looks nice this way. Some of the added shit, I swear to God, I bought it on Vudu. It's like an extended director's cut, so there was more shit that I hadn't seen, and I liked it even more. It was just more violence that got fucking, thrown back in. Anyway, number 2. This one's probably going to get more heat than the fucking last one. Number 2, 1978's Halloween. Love this movie. It's a fucking classic. It's 5 stars. It's beautiful. Everything about it's fantastic, and it's knocked out of the park. There's not a whole lot to be said about this movie that hasn't been said way too many fucking times on this stupid fucking website, on this stupid fucking thing that is the internet. I love it. It's a fucking great movie. That being said, number 1 is Halloween 2 because it's basically that movie. Crank the fuck up, more blood, more deaths. I like the score in 2 a little bit better. But like generally, if I'm watching Halloween, I'm watching Halloween 2. It's one fucking continuous movie for me. So really, it's more like 1A and 1B than, 1 and 2. So if you guys have made it this far, either with me live or if you're watching this fucking on the replay, what'd you think? Let me know. Let's start fucking argue with me. Some of these fucking differences you would have made here in the chat. I'll read a couple before we finish this bad boy up. I'll fucking maybe we'll take some comments if we get any. And I'll scream at you on the show next week. Fight. Ben asks which version of H2 is the best. The old fucking 1981 Halloween 2 is the best. But if you're talking like Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, which version of that? The unrated director's, it's got to be. The unrated director's cut. The theatrical version sucks a dick. Oh, they're fighting in the chat. Billy Sork. Dan said he saw your mom naked. Ben said you like that Ant-Man could beat down Michael with a pipe. I like that fucking Paul Rudd is just like a fucking nervous wreck the entire movie. Like there's just like a weird energy around that fucking character in that movie. And I dig it. Gypsy ass producer's cut or theatrical cut of Halloween 6. I did say that kind of along with the fucking review. I don't like the producer's cut. Just it's boring. I don't think anything in that, any changes that were made helped it. Orcs wishing death on his biological mother. But all right, since you faggots ain't putting in your comments, I'm done with this. We're going to go home. I'm going to pack my bag. But, all right. Mark says 10 out of 10. What is Mikey saying? Is he lost his mind? Mike says, fairy tales do not tell children the dragons exist. Children already know that dragons exist. Fairy tales tell children that dragons can be killed. What? Brian says, number 1, the original Halloween. Number 2, Halloween 3. Number 3, Halloween 2. Okay. I love you. All right. Well, we're going to give you this one more.
The faggot of the opera.
That Big Crack Rock, Dying Breed, Brian Trash, Gypsy Warrior, Orc, Dan Shine, Ben Grimm, Billy Bean, Jennifer Teller, Jamie Hart, Cable Channel 11, Christian Hanahara, Hayes, and that Divine Cream, Big T, Jessica. I don't know where that gal came from, but she seems cool. I've been out of the loop. I don't know what a lot of things. That fucking Chris guy that's always hanging around now. I don't know who he is either. Makes me nervous. Eats a lot of Halloween cereal for an adult man, but who am I to judge? I ate an entire large pizza last night. Oh, Mr. Bombastic, gotta thank you. That might be it. I hope that's it. Oh, Sack, of course. The Sackster. Sackarama. Sackalaka Ding Dong. Thanks to each and every one of you guys. Take care until next time. And remember, Iris loves you.